turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for. Thank you.
Lockdown persists in the southeast as the federal government continued to detain Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is what is happening in the southeast. The lockdown has continued unabated despite the directive, several directives given to the southeasterners, to the Biafrans, by those who say they are the governors, from Imo to Anambra to Ebonyi to Enugu and the Abia states, as well as Ebonyi states. You see, so they have been issuing directive and order to forestall or to stop the sit at home, Monday sit at home. They have devised every means known to them to put a stop to it. But on Monday, being the 26th of September 2022, it was observed in all the southeastern states, as I've mentioned. Everywhere was under lock and key. Major markets were under lock and key. Yes, the major motor parks under lock and key. The banks and other corporate organizations did not open for business at all. It has been like that since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's incarceration, illegal incarceration, started. The federal government is hell-bent, and the people of the Southeast said, okay, since you are hell-bent, we'll continue to disobey in a civil way. In as much as we are not in any way, contravening any known law, we must continue this sit at home. So what the federal government and the governors in the Southeast are currently doing amounts to effort in futility, as was seen visibly on Monday, 26th of September 2022. Everywhere, even while in Owerri, from Douglas to Wedwell, you can see everywhere is totally, open. The shops are under lock and key. You can see very far distances because they are, everywhere is open, no inhibition, no obstruction, no movement of people that will obstruct sight or hinder sight. So everywhere is just clean and, nobody was on the street because people are serious about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case. So we are reporting this so that the international community will begin to understand the place of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the southeast. Despite all the efforts, all the blackmail of the police, of the military, DSS and the army, and other security agents of the Nigerian government to blackmail, to carry evil propaganda against the indigenous people of Biafra and its leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the people knows the truth. That is the most interesting thing in all these things. The people of the Southeast, they know the truth. All right? So you cannot carry propaganda against people who are on ground. They have seen everything. You see, they have known who is their friend and who is persecuting them. They have known who is their leader and who is Ndi Nnochianya, those who are misrepresenting them, those who are causing travesty of sorts in Abuja, where they say they are representatives in whichever guise. Is it a minister? Is it as a Senate? Is it at the House of Representatives as ambassador, or one appointee or the other, or APC member, or APC office holder, or PDP this and PDP that? They are misrepresenting the people, and the people have come to terms to reality. They are in touch with the reality. So they are not living in the moon. They have seen what is happening. They have allowed you to lead for several years, decades. You say you are PDP, you are APC, and you fumbled, you failed. You have shown that you are interested in your big tummies, protruded tummies and bellies. You see, so but they have found a leader in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So that's why the naysayers, those who are still thinking, oh, is this man being accepted in his region? He's fighting for independence of a particular group or region. Is the people accepted him? You have seen it. For how many months now? For how many months? unstoppable. Unstoppable. That's the right word. You cannot stop the people of the Southeast. You cannot stop the Biafrans. They are resilient people. They are people with wisdom, with people with understanding. And so they have decided they will continue this civil disobedience. Personally, I am not seeing this as civil disobedience in the first instance, because they have right to go out and the right to sit. If I decide to sit at my home and I said I wouldn't go out today, I think nobody should punish me for that, unless I am a government worker. Yes, so it's only the government worker that we can say they are doing civil disobedience. Other ones, there's nothing like disobedience there. Remove disobedience from people who have business, there who are self-employed, who have their businesses, and they come to the Southeast. Majority, over 80% of adults, they are on their own. Government did not provide any employment for them because there's no employment in the Southeast. No factory, no industry, nothing that no company that will employ up to 500 persons in the Southeast owned by government agency or government. There's nothing like that. So it is self-help effort in the Southeast, and they're doing wonderfully well, more than other people in other tribes. Yes, so they've decided to stay at home. It's no crime. It's no offense. It's not even disobedience. How much more of civil? You see, so you can talk of civil disobedience for those who are working for government. And all of them have decided to stay at home. Yes, those working for government have decided to. Government cannot do anything about it. They have succumbed. They have succumbed. So this is a cheering news for us that the government have succumbed. They can't do anything. They said, oh, they will sack people who doesn't come to work and Mondays. But it's not true. They have not sacked anybody. They have not sacked anybody. They have not done that because they know that they will, act the people. They will draw out the wrath of the masses, of the Biafrans, who have seen a worthy leader in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So there's no cause for alarm. The movement is gathering momentum. The movement of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a household name. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a leader. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fully recognized in the Southeast. For Monday has been a sacred day. For Monday has been set aside as a day to remember IPOBians, to remember Biafrans, to remember the Igbos. So I salute the IPOBians once again for all their works, for all their efforts, for all they are doing for the people of the Southeast and the Biafrans alike, and the Igbos in general. We salute them. We salute them once again. And we owe them a lot here in the Southeast. Here in the Southeast, we speak eloquently of the IPOB members, particularly those overseas, those abroad. You are doing exceedingly well. And here in the Southeast, it's being replicated by the loyalty of the people for the noble organization. Once again, forward ever, IPOB. Forward ever, people of the Southeast. Long live Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Long live the Igbos and